Hi everyone, it's Santi here and welcome to my GAMEWEEK 38 team selection where I'll be walking you through how I'm looking to set my team up in the final GAMEWEEK of the season and all the transfers I'll be making before deadline. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already for more FPL content next season. Looking at GAMEWEEK 37, I used my bench boost and I managed to get 155 points minus 4 because I took a hit heading into the game week. The transfers that I made, I transferred out Bruno Fernandes, who was a doubt for GAMEWEEK 37, and I brought in Kevin De Bruyne, who returned 12 points compared to Bruno, who returned only 5 points after playing the second fixture in the double GAMEWEEK 37. I also transferred out Fabian Schär and I brought in James Tarkowski, who returned 9 points. So the transfers really paid off. It's one of those things that you do and they really work out. Looking at the rest of the team, I had Petrovic in goal, who only returned 3 points in the double GAMEWEEK 37. I had Guardiola in defense, who returned 27 points after scoring 2 goals and keeping 2 clean sheets in the double GAMEWEEK 37. I had Ben White, who returned 6 points, and Gabriel, who returned 7 points in defense. In midfield, I had Cole Palmer, who returned 14 points, Kai Havertz with 6 points, Anthony Gordon, who's currently flagged, returning 8 points, and up front, I had Nicholas Jackson, who returned 7 points, Haaland, who was my captain, returning 30 points, and Alexander Isak, who only returned 4 points in the double game 37. And on my bench, Onana with 5 points, Bernard Johnson with 7 points, Pedro Porro returning 10 points, and James Tarkowski, who I brought in, taking a hit, returning 9 points. So an overall decent gaming. I think I'm very happy with how the bench boost worked this time around, because I think when I look around and I look at how I've been using it in the last seasons, it hasn't really paid off. But this time around, I think it was a worth cheap using at this point of the season. So I'm happy with how Gaming 37 went. I'm currently 128 in the world. I was 204 heading into Game 37. We've moved a lot of places and I'm looking forward to Game 38. The target at the moment is to maybe try and push for a top 100k finish, but at the same time try to make sure I don't drop as bad as I already am at the moment. So I think I'll play it safe heading into Game 38. I'm not really going to do too much, but at the moment this is how my team currently looks without making any changes heading into Game 38. I have Petrovic in goal playing at home against Bournemouth. I'm not really expecting a clean sheet for that because I think Bournemouth are a good team that can always get a goal, so I don't really expect much from Petrovic heading into game 38. I'll go with the back four of Guardiola, who plays at home against West Ham United, Ben White and Gabriel at home against Everton, Pedro Porro, who plays away against Sheffield United. In midfield, I have Cole Palmer at home against Bournemouth, Kai Havertz at home against Everton, Anthony Gordon playing away against Brentford, and De Bruyne, who's currently flagged, playing at home against West Ham United. Up front, I have Erling Haaland at home against West Ham United and Alexander Isak, who plays away against Brentford. On my bench, Onana away against Brighton, Bernard Johnson away against Sheffield United, Nicholas Jackson at home against Bournemouth, and James Tarkowski, who plays away against Arsenal. Now, this is how my team roughly looks at the moment without making any changes. And to be fair, I'm quite happy with how my team currently looks. I have a single transfer to use. I'm not really forced or being bothered to actually use it. I could roll the transfer depending on how the team press conferences go, but at the moment, this is how I'm looking to set my team up. If there's a chance that De Bruyne doesn't get involved in game 38, then my single transfer could be to transfer De Bruyne out and bring Phil Foden, who plays at home against West Ham United. I think it's a fixture that Man City have to try and win as much as possible to guarantee themselves the league. So I think if De Bruyne is not really 100% fit for game 38, then the switch from him to Phil Foden is something that I could do. And that will leave me with some money in the bank, which then I can use to maybe take a punt and transfer out Pedro Porro and bring in Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays at home against Wolves in game 38. So at the moment, these are the only two transfers that I'm considering to make. If De Bruyne is out for game 38, then I'll transfer him out and bring in Phil Foden, and then I'll upgrade Pedro Porro and bring in Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays at home against Wolves in game 38. Those are the only decisions I'm looking at the moment. Otherwise, I'm happy with where my team is because I don't really want to take risks heading into game 38 and maybe drop further than I already am. I think finishing in the top 100k could be something huge, but I'm not going to force it and do too much to try and get there because I think when it goes worse, then it could be worse for the worst. So this is how my team currently looks, and those are the transfers I'll be making heading into game 38. If you find any information in this video helpful in any way, please don't forget to give the video a like. And of course, subscribe to my channel as I'm looking to make more videos next season. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon.